We're helping you have the best Thanksgiving ever. Jennie Sykes-Schwenk from Jennie Elizabeth Designs is here with some great ideas for Thanksgiving. And then you could maybe even use this idea, this project, at Christmas time too, if you want.
Christmas time, Halloween, there's a lot of different variations on it.
Okay, this is very cool. So how long did it take you to do this?
About 10 minutes.
Excellent.
If that.
And about how much did it cost?
About $3.
All right, so this is also a Thrifty Thursday. Best Thanksgiving ever, doesn't have to cost a whole lot of money. And you've used these mason jars and you've personalized them.
I've personalized them. So, I mean, it's not often that you would think to put your photos in oil in jars.
No, I've never heard of it before.
No. So I saw an idea on Pinterest. I saw this done well, and I saw it done not so well. So you have to be a little careful as you make your choices.
Okay.
But essentially what you're doing is you're taking a photograph, you're putting it in a mason jar, and then you're filling it with oil.
Really? And what does that do to the picture?
Well, it gives it a sort of a antique-y, vintagey sort of a look. Yeah.
Right there.
Very
Look
cool.
at that. Do you see?
I love that. I love that. So a lot of the sites that give instructions on this recommended doing olive oil. But olive oil is very expensive, and I would rather cook with my olive oil. So what I've done is I've sort of shown you.
Because olive oil is expensive.
It's very expensive, and it's delicious. I don't want to put it in a jar.
No, we're not going to waste
Unless
that.
I'm pickling something. So this is olive oil, and it has a more of a green tint to it. You could go with the cheapest oil, which is going to be like a really low vegetable oil, but that's just going to be too thin. So what I did is I just found corn oil, which is very, very cheap. You probably already have some in your cupboard, and it's going to give it that nice golden hue. And then you're going to pick a photo to put in there. You have to really look at the subject of your photo, make it more of a bigger shot, something that's going to, if I can get a shot on this.
Yep, they'll do it right here.
Okay, excellent. So something with a little bit of a bigger feel to it. It's about $1.20 per image when you have them printed off at your local pharmacy.
Yeah.
Choose a sepia tone, so it's going to give it a golden brown sort of a look. And then you can either do the white sort of trim on it, or that sort of messy type look.
I like that.
Isn't that great? It's only going to add to it. So that's your first part.
Okay.
What you want to avoid are photos that look like maybe you've trapped your family in jars. Which for Halloween,
this is Jennie as a little one.
But
in a jar, that would be fun for Halloween.
It would be fun for Halloween because I look terrified. You can hardly. I mean, that's I got a Cyndi Lauper tape. It was very exciting. So it could work that way.
Okay.
But just,
so once we have the picture.
Once you have the picture, then you're going to just very simply put it in your jar. Make sure that you go for a jar that doesn't have a bunch of stuff on it. Otherwise, it's going to
take away from the photo.
Exactly. Okay. So this is a larger one that we've put in here.
Okay.
That you sort of get the feel of it.
Sure.
And then all you do is you take oil.
And you can get these jars at the thrift store too. Keep your eyes open.
I think if you don't already have a large collection of them in your basement, they're like 29 cents at the thrift store, which is just nothing. So as you pour that in there, be a little aware that you're going to have an air bubble forming in front of it. So you might want to move your picture around a little bit.
Work that air bubble out.
Work that air bubble out. And then you're going to seal it off, and you're done.
And you're in business. And then you put candles in other jars, put them behind, so then
it gives
as
it more
you
of a
dim
glow.
the lights, there's a little glow, and the floating faces are in there. And it's so beautiful. And real quick, we have about 30 seconds left, Jennie. Do you want to show us what you did with the little pumpkins?
So what I did with pumpkins is I just embellished them with a little bit of ribbon. And you can use the same ribbon to finish off your jar around the top.
You did twine on some of them, but you could use your pretty ribbon.
Exactly.
And
then the best thing is it can work on the table, or it can work as a personalized place setting. Everyone can find their own photo, and then they can take it home with them at the end of the meal.
Oh, that's very fun. How long do you think that will last?
I tried to figure that out. I think it's pretty much sealed in the jar. So
really?
Yeah.
It's good to go.
It's good to go.
And it gives it that kind of, I don't know, it's
very soft and earthy and elegant at the same time.
I love it. You can follow Jennie on Jennie Elizabeth Designs on Facebook. We'll put a link on our website, fox11online.com. Thanks so much. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.